Some of you may take that as a win. I don't want the fraud on my account. I don't want to have the issue, and I honestly have a conscience. I don't want to steal someone's product. So. Hello, and welcome back to another Cruisin with Corey. It is a Tuesday morning in early August, and we are out here to do our gig thing again. We already have our first order accepted, and it's not an order that normally comes across my screen. It's an Instacart. It is Shaw's, which you guys know I live there. That's where most of my orders come from in this new post-Spark apocalyptic era that we are in. 30-something bucks, 2 miles, 20 combined items. How could you say no to that? The only reason I almost said no to it was because the first drop is at a gated community. We don't have a lot of them out where I live, but this one is in a gated community, so sometimes the gate is open this time of day with the amount of Amazon trucks and all that, so, or worst case, hopefully she just gave us the code. But anyways, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff here as we grow our channel. And we have fun with these ride-alongs, tips and tricks, and all that other fun falafeling along there, blah, 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 blah. But we're going to go to Shaw's and do the dang thing, and I'll see you when I'm done. Alright, that one took a little longer than I would have liked. Did have to make some substitutions, and the cashier was not the world record holder. Tried to spare you guys the shopping. I know I do a lot of that. But we got the gate code for the first one. She texted it to me, so I automatically thanked her for that. And both of these should be delivered in like 5 minutes. They're both right up the street, so... And maybe we'll stack it, maybe we'll grab another Instacart, maybe we'll get something going north after this, we'll see. Hooray, the gate is open! Dumb luck! Alright, so that order ended up going up a couple bucks just because of the percentage game. Again, with you win some, you lose some. And like I said, I almost turned down this order as I spray myself with spray deodorant. I almost turned that order down solely because of that gated community order. And the door was open, and I had absolutely no problem getting into the unit. It was like a townhouse type thing. Which is why you can never go into these things with preconceived notions. Like, yeah, some orders are gonna suck, but like, you just never exactly know what's gonna happen until you get there. And I would have turned down a very easy order. So we're gonna hang out at Shaw's for a little bit, and if we don't get anything within 20 minutes, we're gonna head north, because where I am right now, outside of Shaw's, is not really a good chill zone. But I'm not just gonna completely ignore all opportunities, so we'll wait and see what we get. Well, we just dropped off that $7 Dunkin'. I was about to head home because my wife just changed my plans on me, but I love saying it. We got ourselves a bang over here. $52 Doordash. It's a small shop at PetSmart, a small shop at Stop and Shop. Say that 10 times fast. And mileage-wise, it's not going far, especially seeing as I'm 6 miles away from most of the stuff. So I didn't even pay attention to where it's going. I don't really care. get it small orders and $52 for a shop. I don't care what app it is. I'm very seldom saying no to that if it's within reason. So we're going to a PetSmart I've never been to before, but it's PetSmart, so it can't be that difficult. And this will probably be our last order. So let's go. Sugar peepees.
Actually recalled their sugar-free sugar peepees.
I beg your pardon? Whose pee-pee? Sugar pee-pee? Is Schweppes your special case?
The beauty of Doordash is you're protected on substitutions. I had a customer, they were out of grilled cheese frozen thingies. They wanted a cheeseburger one, they didn't have it, so I got them 2 regulars. But they want this fancy truffle mayonnaise, they don't have it. All they have is a spicy truffle, and spicy is not a direct substitution, and she's being non-responsive, so we're just going to mark it as refunded and head on with our way. At least we're still going to get our buck, our money, unlike Uber. So I just had something happen that I've never had happen before. So I was fighting with service to drop off that PetSmart order, and it wouldn't go through, and then it said I was too far away, blah, 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 blah. So I eventually got it to go through, but apparently, even though I didn't realize it went through, and then I had inadvertently forced through the Stop and Shop drop-off to complete the order entirely. So then I'm like, well, the order is complete and I have a full trunk of groceries in the car. Some of you may take that as a win. I don't want the fraud on my account. I don't want to have the issue, and I honestly have a conscience. I don't want to steal someone's product. So I called support, and they were actually able to undeliver the order so that way I can actually deliver it. So I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe I lucked out and just got in a hold of someone really smart, which does happen, but we're 2 miles away from this drop-off. So Stop and Shop is right there. This customer's house is right across the street from Stop and Shop. I wish that I wish I had known that, and I would have just delivered this one first, and that whole problem would have been averted. That was an experience, and we just took our last order. It's bringing us in the direction of home. It's actually overshooting my house by a couple miles, but it'll obviously help me out. Another 20 bucks. Hoping to be done with this by 1. And let me see, when did I accept my first order? 9:35. So we're at 3 hours in right now at about $100. This will be about another 20. So $120 in 3.5 hours. 3 hours, 45 minutes. I'll take that. Let's go back. Stop and Shop's literally across the street. Three items in, and it was like 3 out of stocks, and wasn't dealing with that. So yeah, we just dropped that one. We're unassigned. All right, so yeah, like I said, we dropped that order. I wasn't fighting with out of stocks on an order that wasn't really paying that much. Like I said, I understand that, I would have been guaranteed the pay, but then the customer would start going back and forth, and I'd be at a risk with my items. I can get my completion rate up faster than I can keep my pro shopper stats where they are. And that's how it works on some of these apps where, again, it's almost de-incentivizing to try to be a good shopper sometimes because, if you're trying to protect metrics you can't really control, then what are you going to do? But anyways, here's what we made in about, what was it? Did I say 3 hours? I took that Instacart order at 9:35, so it's 3 hours. And we made $100 and some odd, so right around $30 something an hour. So even though it wasn't an exciting day, it was a good day. Didn't really drive a lot of miles either. So like, share, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. Stay tuned. I got a lot of good things in store. I'm writing scripts. I'm trying to figure out some cool things that I can do, and I'd love to have you along for the ride. Put your comments in chat. How has your shopping experiences been? You saw the new UI on Doordash. I actually really like it. So have you noticed that? And just let me know how things have been going. But this is Cruisin' with Corey. Corey